Humidity, anybody? Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. It's Rebecca. Today it is a foundation featured. Hello. Hi. Well, hello. I'm coming at you from the end of our first, God, I hope it's not the first of others. We just had a massive heat wave in the Northwest, and it is a now comfy 88 degrees outside, which who'd have thought that would be my new happy place. I am going to review today KVD Good Apple Foundation. I apologize if the shade selection is still crappy. Angie Hot and Flashy loved this foundation, so I had to try it. So I thought it would be perfect during these hot days, and I can really test to see how well it wears. It has been sold out on Sephora for a long time, Ulta, and the KVD website because of TikTok. Thanks, TikTok. Is a skin perfecting foundation balm. It has a ton of shades, all of which are sold out. It's infused with apple extract to help nourish skin, and the compact is recyclable. It's a very thin plastic compact with no mirror, so I do appreciate that. I purchased shade Light 024. It happened to become available, so if this is something that you're just waiting on, and maybe if I like it and you go, yes, I would put in the email when in stock, pick your shade and then do that, because that's what I did for me. And it wasn't like they had a whole replenishment. They just happened to get my shade in, and I got an email that said your shade's back in stock. So I picked it up. So what I'm gonna do, I'm wearing sunscreen. I'm wearing Perito. That's the sunscreen I'm wearing. It's a K-Beauty sunscreen. I'm not going to wear primer, and I am going to put this on one side with fingers and one side with a brush. I think folks said to go very sparingly. Some people have loved this, some people have hated it, and I'm just curious to see what category I'm in. Put some stuff on my lips. And you know, it's been a while. I'm gonna put City Beauty Lip Plumper. And it's very creamy. I love the Milani cream, so, you know, but this is, we'll see. This is more expensive. Is this in the $30 range? I'll have to look. So it's a little dry feel. I might wanna put a little bit of primer on. Ooh, this is dry. And my sunscreen's pelling. Interesting. That doesn't normally happen, probably because I'm wiping it with my finger. So that did nothing. That was such light coverage, and I mean, it helped reduce a little bit. I think that's the other key, is to just go in to build. Oh, that's a lot. Hang on. We're gonna spread that out. Oh wow, it really does like, I think this is a really good oily skin product. I feel like maybe that's the ticket. I know I'm not as thorough as Angie. She does like 3 days. She does different. My life doesn't work that way. I have like 1 day to film a week. Okay, it looks fine. It feels fine. It didn't feel good going on. Like I was like, what's happening? But okay. Let's do this brush. Real Techniques, Instapop Face. Just a bit. Ooh, that's kind of fun. Okay, the coverage is more intense with a brush. For sure, that's what that was. I need to look close up for a second without moving out of frame. Ooh, Oh, that's nice. Okay. I'm just gonna go do some Bob Ross action here. I'm gonna be just kind of brushing it on, dabbing it, working in areas without, yeah, what you don't want to do is just like, you know, slap that stuff on all over your face and then try to spread it out. I think you might get overwhelmed. I don't know, that's just kind of, we'll just keep going. I'm gonna layer it. So the forehead situation worked really well with the brush. It's very smooth. It's not going in any creases or anything like that. This side too, no creases. Maybe a little bit of texture, just a tiny bit, but it looks pretty good over here. You can see that the coverage is more significant with the brush. Oops, sorry, I bumped my microphone. I've noticed that. I'm sorry, folks. I've been like, when I'm editing and there's like this, and I'm like, Rebecca, you're so stupid. Your arm was rubbing against your lapel mic. So I should have done this to begin with, because I feel like sunscreen, I think sometimes your skin just kind of behaves, and it's not necessarily the sunscreen's fault. It could be the moisturizer before the sunscreen, and then those two are having a reaction, so that by the time the friction of applying foundation occurs, that's when the pilling occurs. So it's not always just that foundation, you know? I feel like we really, it's hard to kind of figure out who places blame, who gets the blame, because skin is so dynamic, and products, you know, my skin is just not the same this month as it was 2 months ago. So I don't know. Plus, I've worn the Perito for a year, 2 years. Never had I don't think I've ever had a pilling problem, but I think I have heard about that from some people. So I really think that the moisturizer I used before, which I can't even remember now what moisturizer I used before. Okay. Ooh, I liked that. That was good. That, just tapping my finger in the balm and then tapping it over my face. I like that. Good. And you know, your warm fingers, mine are very warm because I'm just sweating. Warm fingers do a good job working in foundation. When you, okay. So the first layer with my fingers doesn't look very makeup-y. And actually, I think I did okay with, I think I'm pleased with the second layer with a brush. Definitely looks makeup-y. Not bad, but just like, oh yeah, I'm not fooling anyone. Yeah, I think oily skins will like this the best. I think a primer would have been great. But all is not lost. I shall slap on some concealer and I don't want to. I feel like it hasn't changed with powder. I think I'm really going to enjoy this side I applied with my fingers, which is weird because I'm getting used to putting on makeup with my fingers. I don't like touching my face with makeup, but you know, it's okay. There's a little bit, my face isn't completely, this can be full coverage, but I think I sheared it out enough. I still see like a little bit of redness just here in person on my mirror, and I'm okay with that. It looks natural, And I'm going to just go ahead, throw on the rest of my face and let you know how it's going. All right, everyone, it has been like 30 minutes or so. I've put my makeup on. I just don't love my face. Yeah, there's just something about this that's just not going great for me. As I put on bronzer and blush on this side, everything just kind of kept gripping this little texture piece. Like if I tried to blend it, like it just keeps lifting away. This side is nice. This side is still good. It somehow just maybe that's, again, oils of my hand, just being warmer with this application. This side looks better. I'm gonna go and I'm gonna do my stuff and I'll check in with you later. Look how sweaty I look. I mean, I kind of am sweaty. I have a chin hair I need to pluck. Okay. Okay, folks. It has been a solid 6 hours with this foundation on. I've included other like mini check-ins and some like natural light photos, etc. Oh, hang on. So, let's start with the pros. The pros of the Good Apple foundation. Honestly, it did a very good job melting into my skin. Everything looked really good. It was good coverage. What is here? See, that my nose, I'm telling you. Again, because it's so warm, and even though I'm in my house with AC, I don't necessarily think it's taking out some of the moisture. I didn't go outside much today, so I kind of didn't exert myself. I didn't break a sweat, but my skin has just been a lot more dewy lately, and just kind of, it feels sort of oily to the touch, and normally I'm such a dry skin. So that being said, this felt really good on my face. Like, it didn't feel greasy. I didn't feel it. It just, when I wore it, it wore nicely. I wasn't aware of it. What I wondered that I didn't do, I didn't wear any sunglasses, so I'm curious, because I really do think that this is not transfer resistant. I think that hold your phone up or, anything like that, you're going to get smudges. This part that was just really not good at the beginning, did fine. Now I touched it. Can you see? I kind of lifted it off. It did fine. It actually looked just fine. This part seemed to start to, nah. Yeah, so the part that had a bit of texture improved throughout the day. And my nose is okay right here, though. I'm like, why do I have a zit all of a sudden on my nose? My chin, it's the usual. Still like this side better in terms of the way it looks. And it did not settle in lines. It hasn't settled in my forehead lines. It hasn't made the pore dots. But did it do anything phenomenal? I don't think so. I don't think that it was like this exceptional coverage, or, oh my gosh, long wear, or, oh wow, I didn't get any breakthrough oiliness, which I totally think I did. So I don't know if it's really up to the hype. So it's not bad, and I like it. I think I will wear it more and play with it and just, see how it goes. But I wanted to powder so much. I wanted to touch up or blot, and I didn't today, and but I wanted to for you. It isn't as phenomenal as the hype implies, but it's a very nice foundation. It has good things going for it. It's interesting. You know, a little goes a long way. So that part I like. You know what I'm gonna do? Oh, so sweaty. I'm gonna do a couple things, you guys, since we're here, right? Why not? I'm going to take a little out. I'm gonna touch up right here, my nose. Oh, I cheated. I added a bit more concealer. I put a bit of my Jouer concealer right here. The e.l.f., it didn't have enough coverage for me right out the gate. I probably should have put some corrector or something. I don't know, it was just like, okay. I'm gonna try my Juno sponge. I've got the CoverGirl Advanced Radiance. Just for like a little, just to see. That's probably what I would do if I were to go out. Now I'm gonna just try a fluffy powder brush. Yeah, that's nice. That's pretty. Okay, let's do that. That makes me feel a little more polished. So this is good. Ooh, yeah. Actually, with a sponge like that. Ooh, okay, so sponge in the Advanced Radiance, pressed on, flawless. That's nice. We might work on that, or you know what I'm saying. Okay, everyone, thank you. Good apple. It's kind of an okay apple. Thank you so much for watching. Thanks so much for hanging out, and I hope this review was helpful for you, if not entertaining in some kind of way. What else? Oh, subscribe, thanks. Give this video a thumbs up, that would be awesome. Helps, it really does. And that's it. Thank you. Take care. I'll see you next time.